So I'm just going to show you the Antarctic passport and pictures of Antarctica. So as you know, and I've put this in the description box down below in the video, I am in contact with this person from Uruguay. He is Uruguay national. He has a TikTok channel. You've seen some videos I've made before, and this is the Antarctica passport. It's not a lie. This is true. This is reality. And this is the places where he has been. Some of the bases, you see it in Russian because he goes with Russians there. So I don't know exactly because I've just been given limited information, but he has contact with people from Russia, from the Russian Federation. And of course he has to pay money, and of course he is limited as well into what he's allowed to see. But he has definitely seen more than you and me, and more than the tourists who go to the first icebergs and islands that are close to Argentina or to New Zealand and Australia, or especially to South America. Yeah, and let's just show you. I'm just going to show you some of the photos that he has given me via WhatsApp. I am in direct contact with him. So yeah, just here you can see some ice. There is some ice as well. But then there's places where you just have green and flowers and everything else, just like in the Alps in Europe, or like in any other mountain chain, or like continental four seasons in any country, even like in the US, right? So you have areas with snow and areas with vegetation and with flowers. These like yellow flowers are those there. And then you have some bases. Some of these bases, of course, they appear on the Vibes of Cosmos maps as well. Some don't. This is from March 2024, the Bellinghausen base. You see no ice, no snow. And in some of these places, once you go further in, it's actually wrong to say further in, but you get the point, right? Because the world is not a globe. If you read the Vibes of Cosmos information, and the temperature rises to 10 degrees Celsius. I'm speaking of Celsius, okay? Because in European terms, then you can translate that to Fahrenheit. 10 Celsius, 15 Celsius, 20 Celsius, even 25 degrees Celsius. There's one of the submarines from the Russian Academy of Sciences, the Shirshov Institute, and of course that's why he is in contact with Russian people. As you know, at the moment, because of the situation with in Europe and with Ukraine, Russia pretty much is not even in the banking system anymore. So you try to send money from your bank using online banking, and Russia does not appear on the list as a country. PayPal doesn't work either in Russia. YouTube AdSense doesn't work in Russia. Nothing works in Russia anymore. So Russia is isolated from the rest of the financial world system, etc. And even like for traveling, you go to Skyscanner, where it's like the Google of airplanes, to search for an airplane, and there's no way to go from one of the NATO countries into Russia. You will have to go to Turkey first, or like some Arabian country if you want to go from the States, or from Australia, Canada, UK, and Europe, and then from Turkey or from that country in Asia, you can go to Russia. Yeah, this is like a place you see there's lots of snow, and all of a sudden there's no more snow. The snow drops, and there's like liquid water, warm water, and good temperatures, liquid water with no snow, sweet water, lots of sweet water. Don't ask me what this is, because sometimes I'm not allowed to say. There are certain things that you're not allowed to speak about, even like the terms and conditions of YouTube have changed regarding this. Because we live in a free world of Zuljanimba. Arctic and Antarctic Research Institute, from the hydrometeorological information, very important, the meteo stuff, the meteorological information. And again, here, see, an area with no snow. Yeah, antennas, do not ask me questions. The Novolazarevskaya base, also from March 2024. You see, -7 degrees Celsius. -7 is just like a normal winter in the States, in the USA, or in Europe, right? -7. So again, and of course, if I ever have the chance to show you places where the temperature is 25 degrees Celsius in what we call Antarctica, then yeah, that would be awesome as well. Lots of, technical stuff. Machines. This is like a joint cooperation between Russia and China. Yeah, because we live in the United Nations. Penguins in the this is the apologies. This is the Progress base, and this is the outer page of the Antarctica passport in Russian. And then here, let's do another more zoom to see. This is that Orthodox Church where the Orthodox priest went a few years back. There's like this Orthodox church in Antarctica, and here you have like in Russian and English, different bases, Russian Antarctic expedition. This is in 2018. And this is like his previous passport, because right now, in this month, in December, right now this fellow from Uruguay is in Antarctica as well, in a different mission. And he got his passport renewed. It's called Antarctic Passport. So again, this has nothing to do with your own passport. You need an Antarctica passport. And now he is back there. I think he's going to come back at the end of Christmas, just between Christmas and New Year. He's going to be back. So yeah, I've just left his YouTube channel and TikTok channel. He is usually active on his TikTok. His TikTok was deleted, but because he spoke about something to do with other stuff that has nothing to do with Antarctica, and that's why the terms and conditions. And then he started a new TikTok from scratch. Of course, he speaks in Spanish because the official language of Uruguay, it's a South American country, so they speak Spanish. And yeah, it's in his videos he puts lots of Spanish information in Spanish. Although sometimes some of the videos are in English or with subtitles, but then again, TikTok has subtitles automatically, so you can understand everything. So I hope you enjoyed Antarctica Passport. And again, this is one of the best photos of Antarctica, with flowers as in any 4 seasons. If you read the Vibes of Cosmos books, and if you watch the information there, if you understand the information on the maps as well, Mountain Dub is the website, the online shop that Vibes of Cosmos uses, and I've done videos about Vibes of Cosmos, and you understand why Antarctica is not that continent we see on the spinning globe with curved water, and it's not the ice wall that classical channels regarding the FLAT Earth are propagating so much, because that's also like this whole thing about you have to be in one side or the other, right? Republicans versus the Democrats, or like one football team versus another football team. No, it's more than that. It's more than just the classical stuff you've been watching on YouTube for the past 10 years. Antarctica is way more than that, and the world is way more than that. And once you understand the politics and the military stuff, and you get the point that we are just a social experiment within the Antarctic Treaty, which expires in 2048. Remember all the information you've seen so far with the International Financial Corporation from 1955, and of course from the UFOs, electrifying vehicles, which again in Antarctica, if you have been amazed about the so-called, what you've seen in the news about the UFO drones invasion in America, if you could see what happens on the skies of Antarctica, you would be blown away. But like in terms of magnificent, epic, legendary, super, ultra, mega impressive ways of being blown away by that type of information. So yeah, let's finish with Antarctica Passport, Antarctica Passport, Antarctica Passport, and of course, one of my favorite photos so far. Look at the flowers of Antarctica. See you in the next video.